How's it going, everybody? Marc Lozano here, Christ Center Capital. I want to talk today, as you probably tell by the pictures behind me, about abortion, about the pro life movement, and why investing in companies that are in alignment with your values, or at least not directly opposed to them, is so important. We have trillions of dollars that funnel through quote unquote Christian households just here in the United States. The best way to be a pro life advocate is to put your money where your mouth is. I've had some interesting conversations since I started Christ Center Capital about the reasons why I wanted to start it. And I truly believe that the way a community, the way that a culture, the way that a society invests dictates what happens in that culture. Christian investing equals Christian culture, secular investing equals secular culture. It's that simple. Because corporations don't care about values, generally speaking. They care about profits. Now I'm going to give you 6 little facts, bullet points here. And all the references about what I'm about to say are down in the description. You guys can click on the links and everything, everything's right there. So I'm not pulling anything out of my back pocket or nothing. It's all links are in the description. But these 6 little bullet points are just to showcase to you where your money is going and when it goes to these corporations and these different stocks and stuff and what these corporations are promoting. Yeah, maybe they're not using the money you've specifically used to buy the stock to, donate to Planned Parenthood, but that money that they're receiving is allowing them to donate there. And you're supporting them by saying, as long as you give me a profit, I'm okay with what you do. And that should never be okay. So here we go. Lyft, the rideshare, the Uber competitor, Lyft donated $1 million to Planned Parenthood in 2021 alone. That's just one company, $1 million in 1 year. So just let that sink in. I'm not talking. That's just one company, not even the biggest one. Just let it sink in. Bumble, the dating app there, created a relief fund for people who could not get an abortion because of the Texas law. And right along with them, Citigroup and Yelp are paying for abortion travel expenses for their employees in states like Texas and Oklahoma and Idaho that passed these abortion bans. So if you're an employee working in Texas for Citigroup, they'll pay you to travel across state lines to kill your baby. 80 companies, this is number 4, 80 companies signed a statement denouncing Texas's abortion law. They combined have $200 million in revenue. Actually, it might be billion. But 80 giant companies here in the U.S. that are all publicly traded, or most of them are publicly traded, that are probably in your retirement accounts and portfolios and everything, they let this loud minority influence them to where they're denouncing a bill that protects the sanctity of life. Adobe, Microsoft, Expedia, Groupon, Bank of America, Nike, American Express, just to name a few, all donate to Planned Parenthood on a yearly basis. That equals millions of dollars. Millions of dollars to the biggest abortion provider in the United States. From these major companies that are all publicly traded, that are in all the major ETFs, that are most likely in your portfolio if you're a passive investor. Ford, Amazon, Google, MasterCard, Vanguard, Verizon, Wells Fargo, again, just to name a few, have donated millions of dollars to CAP, C-A-P. That's the Center for American Progress, which heavily advocates for abortion rights across the nation. Let's just run through those again real quick. Lyft donated $1 million to Planned Parenthood in 2021 alone. Not even their biggest donor from a corporate standpoint. Bumble created a relief fund for people who could not get an abortion because of the Texas law. Citigroup and Yelp are paying for abortion travel expenses. 80 U.S. companies signed a statement denouncing Texas's abortion law. Adobe, Microsoft, Expedia, Bank of America, Nike, and a bunch of others all donate to Planned Parenthood every single year, which is the equivalent to millions of dollars of funding to the biggest abortion provider in the United States. Ford, Amazon, Google, Vanguard, MasterCard, Verizon, Wells Fargo, and a bunch of others donate millions of dollars to the Center for American Progress, which heavily advocates for abortion rights across the nation, and a bunch of other things that the Judeo-Christian investor is probably not going to agree with. So again, all references and links are in the description, but this is why Christ Center Capital exists. We need to call the balls and strikes of what these companies are doing and make our voices heard through our money, because that's what speaks the loudest in this world. Thanks for listening. God bless. Go check out ChristCenterCapital.com. Appreciate you.